Okay, hey and welcome to everyone.
God, hey, God.
Yesterday I uploaded a video
Oh.
of the Katarina farm and the orbs have dropped significantly in price right now. Maybe not, but it was at 24 a little while ago, so maybe it's not that bad either way. A lot of you started to farm the Veiled Exalted Orbs. They were 38, 39 div. Now they're 33. So I thought I would just share a few more of the ways I made it up to like 500 divines. Now we're at like 1000. We have 838 here, Mage Blood, Awakened Spell Echo, and some other stuff worth like 300-400 divines.
What
So
have you
yeah, I just
got
wanted
for
to show you how I use the currency exchange to make a decent amount of money, even from just having like 200C. First off, the big moneymaker I used was the Blessing of Chayula. With this, you can create, so let's see, it costs 800C if you want to buy one. There's one out there. Early League it will be a lot more, and 300C to buy one. So you can do the Chaos swap here, where you buy, or the way you check prices in the currency exchange is this way. So you do Chaos to Blessing of Chayula and the other way around. So let's do Chaos again. So this is what you can buy it for right now, 800C. You can buy one Blessing of Chayula, right? You would never do that, because if you switch the Chaos around, so you just click where the item is and use Chaos here, you can see what it's what people are selling it for, or no, I mean what people are buying it for. So if I were to have one Blessing of Chayula and wanted to sell it instantly, I would get 300 Chaos. So what you can do with this is like an extreme margin, usually it's lower, but you can put in an offer at 301 Chaos. So if we go back here, then we put in a 301 Chaos for a Blessing of Chayula, place the order. Now we're first in line to buy them. When somebody comes to sell one Blessing of Chayula instantly, we will buy it. Here you can see the price that is in the market. We can see that it's matching our price. That means that we are first in line. If this number, 301, goes up to 302 or higher, then we are not the highest bidder anymore. So then we have to change our bid up to 1 Chaos higher than this guy. The reason we do Blessing of Chayulas, or any of the other blessings, is because the price for Blessing of Chayula plus a Chayula Breachstone is almost always less than the Chayula's Flawless Breachstone. So when you combine these two, they become this. So you can just slow buy the Blessing of Chayulas. When you have 5, when you have 3, you can buy the Chayula's Breachstones, and then you can sell them for, let's see, yeah, so here you can see the offer is 790, and then we go here to Chaos, 405. So here you can do 406, but this is Chaos, right? One Divine is like 130 Chaos or 150 Chaos, somewhere in between. So this is just like 2.5 Divines or something, right? If you go to Divines, you can see the offer is 4 for instant sell. And if you switch it to the higher price, 6.9. So what I've done is I have bought hundreds probably of the Blessing of Chayulas over time for Chaos. You can do it with all of the blessings. Here I've done it with 10 of the Tools Blessing. Bought 10 of the 10 Tools Breachstone, combined them, and then sold them for 4.5 Divine each. That happened tonight. This almost always sells if you are the lowest offer overnight. Sometimes it goes even quicker. here you can see I've been trying to buy the Cheerless Flawless Breachstone for 3.5 div each, and it has not bought. The Flawless Breachstones are way harder to slow buy than the Blessings, because the Blessings is what drops from the boss, but the Flawless Breachstones, you can sometimes, very rarely, get them as a drop, but most of the time you have to craft them yourself with the Blessings. So people who know how to craft them also slow sell them for the higher price. Yeah, so that's how I made my money. Buy the Blessings for Chaos. Make sure you're the highest bidder, and then when you have as many Blessings as you want, you can make them into the Flawless Breachstones and sell them for the high divine price. So here it's 6.9, I usually sell them for 6.5. So to do that you need at least 2, put them in for 13 divines, and then you can sell them. Here I got 10, put them up for 4.5 each, so 9 for 2, and then I got 45 out, 45 divines. Another tip, which is especially nice when you have Chaos, is to hold in control and right click. Then you get all of the currency into your inventory, as much as it can fit, and then you just, when it's like thousands of Chaos, I can show you with this, because this is not gonna buy either way, so I can just go here, and then
What have you got?
let's cancel this one. Okay, this is more than I have room for. Control right click and you get everything into your inventory. Control right click here, everything goes in.
Ah.
Then you go here. And then I have all the Chaos. Yeah, so that was how I built up my money from having like nothing. And yeah, you can see I have 163 divines in bids here and 883 here, so over 1000 without any of the items or gear or anything. What more should I tell you? Yeah, as you can see I've got like almost none of the lower currencies here. The reason I have almost none is that I don't pick up anything. Never pick up like fusings and chromatic orbs and jewelers and alterations and transmutes and annulments and all of that stuff. It's useless. Don't waste time on it. Here I have like nothing as well, almost. I try to not pick up anything that's worth less than 50C, because what you need most of is gold
Ahoy there!
in order to make more currency. Because if you do these trades, it's like 6,750 if you want to buy the Flawless Bridgestones. That's a lot of gold. It's like half a map or a map of gold. So what you want to do mostly is just rush through and get a lot of gold, not pick up like fusings and stuff. Yeah, another thing you can do, and this is why it's no problem for me to show this, because there are so many combinations here where you can make money, and there are so many combinations here where you can make money. So the best things I found are the blessings, but there are tons of other things that you can do this with as well. For example, you could do Cheerless Breachstones. Let's just check this to see if it's worth. So you get 1.67, or I guess here you could go for like 1.5 divines per Cheerless Breachstone, right? That would sell. Or yeah, that would sell if you wanted to sell them for 1.5. We can check how much does it cost for divines. 1.1. Okay, so it will sell for 1.5. You can put an offer for, yeah, you could put in 12 div for 10 Breachstones, and then to switch it, you just go to Breach, click the item again, or you can put Divine here, and then you're offering 1.2, and you'll sell it for 1.5. Costs very little gold, and somebody will sell you some Cheerless Breachstones after a little while. So you can put in an offer like this. You'll make 0.3 divine per Cheerless Breachstone you buy. So that is how you do it, like with one item. With the blessings, it's you have to check a little bit more because you have to check the chaos value of this, the chaos value of this. So let's check with the chaos. 208 and this way 144. So I would put in an offer for 145 here. That's barely more than a divine. It's like 1.10, same as the other one, but it's more precise. So I would use chaos here. 145, or you could even do less because there's only like one offer in the 144 category. So you could put in buy 10 for 1,400 chaos or 1,360 chaos, and you would probably be able to buy them overnight. Yeah, so that's like how you can use the currency exchange to make money. That's how I made like 500 div. From drops, I made barely any divines, like farming strategies and stuff. That is so slow compared to just putting in
Ahoy there.
offers here that are cheap and then selling it a little bit more expensive. So let's see, is there anything else I can tell you guys? By the way, this character is pretty funny. It's like an archmage build with ball lightning of orbiting. You can use pretty much any spell here. It feels like when I put in fireball, it had like 1 million DPS. Tooltip. But yeah, you can put in pretty much anything, and it will go well. The only thing you need on items is mana and res and life. So I've got some pretty generic items. They're nothing special. This one I crafted myself, and I was pretty lucky with the attack and cast speed, well focused, but it's never needed. You never have to click the focus thing. It's you kill everything pretty quickly. Either way, this is what it looks like. It just shoots out a ton of these lightning balls, and then this movement skill is like the best movement skill in the game, I feel like. Look at how I move now, right? I don't need any movement speed like on my boots. I don't have any movement speed. There's no point because the Frost Blink of Winter Blast has no cooldown. So you can just it's all based on cast speed. So you can just click it like right here. Oh, sorry about that. Click it here, and then you can just keep going. So you don't need movement speed on this character. And let's see. Here I have like, because I can switch out these flasks, then I'll have pretty decent movement speed. But I never need it in maps. I can just use the skill. Also, this shield is completely broken. I've used it for most of the game. It makes me like super tanky. I have like, as you can see, it just makes you take physical or other types of damage as fire damage. Then I have a ruby flask. If you don't have a mage blood, then you could use a ruby flask and do like things to make it last longer and stuff, but and this is still good because the physical damage taken as fire means that you use the fire rest to reduce the damage for 20% of the physical damage. And then you can have things like this on your chest for implicits, like +1 maximum fire resistance and physical damage from hits taken as fire damage. Up here you can have this as well, but I just wanted more damage, so I took more damage stuff. Yeah, so mana, cast speed, life, and you can do pretty much anything. And all of the items are super cheap because for some reason people think that this build is weak. So, yep. And just if anybody wants to copy it, this is the build, the passive tree. You just start here, go here, take these things, not this one, but these things, and then you just go up, take like this, and then you pop up here, do all of this stuff, and then you can start going for like this node, and then start going down here later. and then you can do whatever you want on like the last 20 points or something. I did a like wheel up here, and with this scintillating idea, just for some more mana, and a small cluster jewel, you can also get scintillating idea, so that gave me a little bit more damage. And I have this as well, and this Light of Meaning for some extra mana, and the Watcher's Eye is pretty good. In terms of gems, yeah, just look up the Archmage thing. Archmage Ball Lightning guide from 2 weeks ago. It's pretty simple. And yeah, is there anything else I can tell you before I go? Yeah, thanks for the huge response on the first video. I haven't made a video in like 2 years, so I expected it to be like 10 views, but now we're at 1,000 in one day, which is pretty crazy for me. So, thanks.
Ahoy there!
And I hope that the currency exchange information helped some people. Just to show you different things you can do. You can do divination cards, but they're not really traded that much, so you might just be stuck with some cards. Try to do things that have high volume, like Breach. Possibly these emblems could be good. Yeah, there's one more thing with the Breach thing. So you see the Shield of Breachstone, right? You can sell for like 207 chaos. And it's made from 100 of these splinters. They're kind of hard to buy and sell, because when you get 100 it turns into the Breachstone, right? But what you can do is you can check here, Chaos Orb. Somebody wants to buy 25, but other than that there's just 1-to-1 for 1 chaos for once. That's 100 chaos for Breachstone, right? So that's way cheaper than what you can sell it for. So what you'll do here is, you can see, yeah, the guy who has 167, he's gonna buy 25, and then the offer is gonna be gone. So what you'll do is you'll do a divisible amount. So you don't want to get stuck with buying like 3 and then your offer gets filled when you want to buy 1,000. So you buy like 1,000. Let's see. Let's do 1,000. And then let's do 1,000. And right, let's see. We should do 1,200. I feel like it's a good thing, because then you can do 5 splinters for 6 chaos. So that means that whatever amount people put in, you'll get to buy some of them for that price. So here you can see, if I put in this offer, this will slow by overnight, and I pay 120 chaos for 1 Breachstone, and then I can sell it for 200 chaos. So that's 80 chaos profit each time, and the splinters only cost 1 gold each. So it's a super cheap way to buy items. So if you have very little gold, do this with the splinters. With the other splinters, the profit margin is like way better. So if you do Splinter of Woolen Toll, 135, 110, if you go to Chaos, see, you can get 24,000 for 1,200. So it's like, yeah, it's okay. Here 1 to 5, but at least like it's way different. So it's 20C for 1 Breachstone there. With other ones, it's a lot different as well. Let's see with this. Go to Chaos, 57. Go here, 17. So you can put in offers, 18 for 1 Breachstone, and you'll buy like as many as you want, pretty much. So yeah, just look for these profit margins on items, and you'll be good. Try to do things that trade often. Like, let's see, golden oils, for example. Let's see, 258, 175. Great way to make a ton, and it's super cheap. Let's see. So 175. Let's do 176. Boom. This one is probably gonna buy. You're the highest bidder at some point, and then I can sell it for 250 something chaos. So yeah, just look for these kinds of things. You can go through anything here, but try to do things that sell often. So golden oils are like most sought after oil, pretty much. So I wouldn't do like, maybe I would do some of the other ones if they are good. Catalysts are probably decent, but they probably have bad margins. Things like tattoos, things like probably this kind of stuff, I think the margins will be really small. So let's see, 5 to 1, and here, oh, there's no stock. So here you could put in like anything you wanted, and you would be the best bid. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, you can do like whatever you want. Try to do things that are high volume. Okay, I think that's it. This has been Martin Slow. Subscribe if you want to see more, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.